I know the plans I have for you. Don't give up now. I see you. Yes, you. I see the tears you've cried in secret, the questions that echo in your mind at midnight, the moments you smiled in public but felt hollow inside. I was there for every single one of them. You've wondered if I still have a plan for you. You've looked at your life, your past, your pain, and asked me if this is really all there is. You've thought, maybe I missed it. Maybe I messed it up. Maybe God gave up on me. No, my child. I did not give up. I did not walk away. I did not cancel the calling. I did not change my mind about you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. Those are not just words. That is my heart. I don't make empty promises. I don't speak to impress. When I speak, creation moves. When I speak, destinies align. When I speak, nothing can stand in the way of what I've ordained. You may feel like your life is off track, but from my view, you're exactly where grace can reach you, exactly where mercy can rebuild you, exactly where I can prove that your story isn't over. So listen to me now, carefully. Don't let your feelings be louder than my voice. Don't let your past define your future. And don't let your pain convince you that I've left you. I'm right here. I'm still speaking. And what I'm about to say will shift everything. You thought you had it figured out. The timeline, the relationship, the career, the dream. You drew the map and expected me to follow your directions. But I am not a GPS. I am God. You prayed for things that would have destroyed you. You begged me to open doors that would have led you off a cliff. You cried over things I removed, because you didn't see the trap I was saving you from. My child, I don't follow your plans. I fulfill my purpose. You say, but it didn't happen like I wanted. And I say, because what you wanted was smaller than what I prepared. My thoughts are not your thoughts. Neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. Isaiah 55:8, 9. You see in part, but I see the whole. You feel the pressure of today, but I'm already in your tomorrow, setting things in motion that you haven't even imagined yet. That delay you hated, it was me protecting you. That closed door, it was me rerouting you. That painful ending, it was me pruning the branch so the fruit could grow. You want comfort. I want character. You want speed. I want strength. You want the blessing now. I want you to last forever. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to prepare you. Because if I gave you everything you wanted when you asked for it, it would have crushed you instead of blessed you. My plan is not just to get you through life. It's to make you a reflection of my glory. You don't need to understand everything right now, but you do need to trust me. I saw what they did to you. The betrayal, the abuse, the rejection, the shame. I was there when they lied about you, when they left you, when they broke your heart and walked away like you didn't matter. I heard the words that wounded your spirit. I saw the silence that made you feel invisible. And I felt your anger, even when it was pointed at me. And still, I stayed. I stayed through the nights you questioned me. I stayed when you doubted if I was good. I stayed when you stopped praying because the pain felt louder than my presence. I didn't stay because you were perfect. I stayed because I love you. And I'm not done. You've been afraid to trust again, afraid to hope again, afraid that if you open your heart, it'll just get crushed again. But let me speak this over your wounds. I did not cause the harm, but I will cause the healing. I never waste pain. What the enemy used to wound you, I will use to shape you. What others used to break you, I will use to bless you. What life tried to bury, I will resurrect with glory. You don't need to stay broken just because you've been through brokenness. You don't need to carry what I already died to take from you. You don't need to wear the labels they gave you when I've already named you my own. You are not too far gone. You are not too dirty. You are not too damaged. You are mine. And I came not to destroy your life, but to restore it. So let me in. Let me near the places you hide. Let me into the memories you try to forget. Let me breathe life into what's been numb for too long. I'm not just a God who forgives. I'm a God who restores. And I'm not finished with you yet. You keep asking me about tomorrow. What if it doesn't work out? What if I fail again? What if the future looks like the past? But you're forgetting something. I'm already in your future. Before you get there, I've already walked the ground. Before the enemy plans the attack, I've already set the defense. Before you face the unknown, I've already prepared the outcome. I am not surprised by anything. Not by the economy. Not by the diagnosis. Not by the betrayal. Not by the things that shake you. I don't panic. I don't guess. I don't gamble with your destiny. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the author and the finisher. Revelation 1:8, Hebrews 12:2. You may not know the next step, but I do. You may not have the answers, but I am the answer. You may not feel in control, but I've never lost it. Let me ask you something. Do you believe I'm wise enough to guide galaxies, but not wise enough to guide you? Do you believe I uphold the stars in the sky, but can't hold your career, your family, your dreams? I don't need your understanding to do miracles. I just need your trust. So stop running ahead of me. Stop replaying regrets from the past. Stop fearing what hasn't even happened yet. Your future is not in the hands of people. It's not in the hands of chance. It's not in the hands of your mistakes. It's in mine, and my hands don't shake. You think I'm silent. You think I'm doing nothing. But just because I haven't explained myself doesn't mean I'm not working. You don't see the traps I've already blocked, the betrayals I've already exposed, the disasters I've already detoured, the things I've removed, not to punish you, but to protect you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. Your understanding is limited. Your vision is clouded. Your emotions are real, but they're not reliable. You don't need to know why. You just need to know who. And I am the one who sees it all. I see the motives behind every smile. I see the danger behind every open door. I see the consequences behind every decision you think is harmless. So if I close a door, don't try to force it open. If I remove someone, don't chase them. If I say not yet, don't try to make it happen your way. I'm not trying to make your life harder. I'm trying to make your future safer, holier, healthier, heaven-backed. You say you want to be used by me, then trust the process I'm using to prepare you. You say you want my will, then stop fighting me when I lead you a different way. You say you want me to be Lord, then let me lead. You'll never understand everything in the moment, because I'm doing more than you can see. But I promise you this, one day, when you look back, you'll thank me for every no, every not yet, and every door that slammed in your face. Because I was never punishing you. I was protecting the promise. Let's deal with the lie right now. The one that says it's too late. The one that whispers, you missed your chance. The one that screams, you're disqualified. That lie did not come from me. It came from the pit of hell, and it's time to shut it down. You are not too old. You are not too young. You are not too damaged. You are not too far gone. I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. I used a stuttering Moses to deliver nations, a barren Sarah to birth a promise, a murdering Paul to write my gospel, a failing Peter to lead my church. You think your mistake canceled my plan? You think your failure caught me off guard? No. I knew every detail of your weakness, and still called you anyway. All things work together for good to those who love me. Romans 8:28. Yes, all things. Even the bad chapters. Even the sins you've confessed 1,000 times. Even the seasons of silence, rebellion, and brokenness. Do you not understand? I am the God who brings beauty out of ashes. I make the valley of dry bones come alive. I turn crucifixions into resurrections. You think it's over? I haven't even started. I'm not intimidated by your past. I'm not limited by your present. And I'm not worried about your future. Because I am the God who redeems time. The God who resurrects dead dreams. The God who makes impossible things look easy. So get back up. Stop rehearsing regret. Stop sitting in shame. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The moment is now. Grace is here. Mercy is new. And my arms are still wide open. You see pieces. I see the full picture. You see pain. I see purpose. You see failure. I see formation. You keep asking me, why did you let this happen? But what if I told you? I'm using even that for your good. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8:28. All things. Not some things. Not only church things. Not just the spiritual things. All things. The heartbreak. The layoff. The betrayal. The sickness. The loss. The waiting. Even the things you thought would destroy you. I'm turning them into the very ingredients that will build you. You don't bake bread with flour alone. You don't make perfume with one drop of oil. You don't forge gold without fire. So why are you surprised when I take your mess, your moments, and your memories, and turn them into a masterpiece? Joseph was betrayed, lied on, imprisoned, forgotten. But I used every step of his suffering to position him for a palace he never saw coming. What the enemy meant for evil, I used for good. Genesis 50:20. You wanted me to skip the pain, but I wanted you to walk through it and come out stronger, wiser, deeper, and more dangerous to hell than ever before. You thought you were being buried, but I was planting you. You thought it was the end, but it was the beginning of something far greater. So no more cursing the process. No more idolizing comfort. No more begging me to remove what I'm using to prepare you. This pain has purpose. This delay has design. This pressure is producing power. And when you look back, you'll see it clearly. I never wasted a thing. Hope isn't just a feeling. It's not wishful thinking. It's not naive optimism. Hope is a weapon. Hope is what kept David worshiping in caves. Hope is what kept Paul praising in prison. Hope is what kept Jesus moving toward the cross. And hope is what I've planted inside you. We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. Hebrews 6:19. When the winds of life howl, when storms beat on your house, when grief comes like waves trying to drown your faith, hope will anchor you, not in a fantasy, not in shallow platitudes, but in the unshakable truth of who I am. I am your rock. I am your shield. I am your fortress. I am your strong tower. I am your ever-present help in trouble. I don't disappear when life gets hard. I don't run when you're in pain. I don't back away when your world falls apart. I draw closer. The darker the night, the brighter my promise. The harder the battle, the louder my voice. You may feel tired, but hope is still alive. You may feel surrounded, but you're not forsaken. You may feel weak, but I am your strength. So don't let hell convince you to quit. Don't let grief steal what grace secured. Don't let discouragement blind you to destiny. I didn't promise you an easy road. I promised you my presence on the road. And that's enough. Because when I walk with you, even valleys become altars. Even ashes become beauty. Even wounds become weapons. Hold on to hope. It's not fragile. It's eternal. It's not distant. It's within you. It's not dying. It's alive. Because I'm alive. You keep looking at your life like it's incomplete. Like you're falling behind. Like you've wasted too much time. Like you'll never become what I created you to be. But hear me now. I don't abandon what I build. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. Philippians 1:6. I don't start and then give up. I don't begin and then walk away. I don't light fires and leave them to burn out. I finish what I start. You may feel stuck, but I'm still moving. You may feel like you're at a standstill, but heaven's clock hasn't stopped. You may feel like time is slipping through your fingers, but I'm the one who holds time in mine. I'm not behind schedule. I'm not overwhelmed by your detours. I'm not intimidated by the years you think were lost. I'm not done. You may have quit. You may have run. You may have tried to throw it all away. But I stayed, and I've been working quietly, faithfully, strategically, behind the scenes, preparing doors, breaking chains, changing hearts, making a way. You can't always see it, but I've never stopped. Even when you fell, I kept building. Even when you doubted, I kept weaving it together. Even when you thought it was over, I was just getting started. You think your best days are behind you? I say they haven't even begun. I'm the God of resurrection, of restoration, of redemption, of revival. And if I planted the seed, I will bring the harvest. Your life isn't a mistake in progress. It's a masterpiece under construction. So don't walk away. Don't give up. Don't settle for survival when I've promised significance. What I began in you I will finish. Not by your power, not by your perfection, but by my spirit. And what I finish, hell cannot undo. You keep saying, I don't know what the future holds. But I do. And I haven't hidden it from you. I've promised it to you. You don't need a psychic. You don't need a horoscope. You don't need to decode the chaos around you. You need faith, because I've already spoken your future. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. You've treated that verse like a nice quote, but it's not just inspiration. It's my oath. I didn't say maybe. I didn't say possibly. I didn't say if you get everything right. I said I know the plans I have for you. Not vague ideas, not random chances. Plans, specific, strategic, supernatural. A future, a hope, a purpose, a divine assignment. And no power in hell can cancel what I've ordained. Yes, there will be battles. Yes, there will be giants. Yes, there will be resistance. But I go before you. When I said future, I didn't mean survival. I meant destiny. When I said hope, I didn't mean wishful thinking. I meant certainty, grounded in my nature. You are not wandering. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are called. You are appointed. You are anointed for impact. And your future doesn't start when life becomes perfect. Your future starts the moment you surrender. So don't waste one more second doubting what I've already spoken. I am not a man that I should lie. If I spoke it, I'll do it. If I planned it, I'll complete it. If I authored it, I'll finish it. So walk forward, not in fear, but in faith. Not in confusion, but in confidence. Not in defeat, but in full expectation that I am with you. Let me say it plainly, so the enemy hears it too. I never gave up on you. I never stopped loving you. I never walked away, and I never changed my mind. Before you were born, I crafted every detail of your destiny. Before you ever fell, I provided the cross. Before the battle began, I guaranteed the victory. You were not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not disqualified. You are mine. I have pursued you through every season, through every storm, through every sleepless night, through every moment of rebellion and regret. I have fought for you. I have shielded you from battles you didn't even know were coming. I've caught every tear, heard every whisper, and stood by you even when you turned away from me. And today, I'm still here, calling you, loving you, reminding you. The plan is still active. The assignment is still alive. The future is still open. But now it's your move. Will you keep running? Will you keep wondering what could have been? Will you keep building without the blueprint? Or will you let me take the lead? I'm not asking you to fix everything. I'm not demanding perfection. I'm not waiting for performance. I'm waiting for surrender. Let me lead your life. Let me write the next chapter. Let me breathe into the ashes and raise something beautiful. Because what I start, I finish. And what I touch, I transform. So come with your questions. Come with your pain. Come with your past. Come with your shattered dreams and half-built plans. Lay them at my feet and hear me whisper what I've been saying all along. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. The promise still stands. And so do I. Now let's walk into your future together.